What is going on, you guys? It is that time again for another player era project. This one is huge and iconic, and I'm not just throwing that word out there. How about James Nathaniel Brown, Jim Brown? He was drafted in the 1957 draft in the first round, 6th pick overall. Fun fact was in that draft, Paul Hornung was drafted 1st pick overall, and Len Dawson was drafted 5th pick. So that was a very, very big draft. I think around 8th or 9th pick, Jim Parker, the Hall of Famer, was also picked by the Colts. So very, very big draft in that first round. Jim Brown is a 9-time Pro Bowler, 8-time All-Pro, 3-time MVP. He won an NFL championship. He played for 9 years, and he had 12,312 rushing yards. So that is Jim Brown. This is a very, very expensive player error project, but there will be no risk in this one. I'll turn the camera around, show the cards, and explain why there'll be no risk. Oh, doctor. Now this is a player error project. This will be going into the Chicago, what do they call it? Like Chicago Sports Spectacular or something like that. To get signed. I'll be getting this with a Hall of Fame inscription on his rookie card. And then every card after this, I'll be paying just the signature fee, which I'm getting a tiny discount, about $5 discount per card. But I'm also not having to pay the submission fee, which is also another $5 per item that you send in. So I'm getting $10 off per card. There's 9 cards. 8 of those, I'm getting the $10, so that's $80. And then the rookie that I showed at the very beginning with the inscription, I'm actually getting about $20 off the total of that. So about $100 off this project. Really, really ecstatic when you're doing these player error projects. I just can't imagine there's too many more players that are living that would beat a Jim Brown player era project. The only one that I think would come close is probably Joe Willie Namath, and in my opinion that would only tie. You know, I kind of think these two guys sit at the Mount Rushmore there of current players that I could get player era projects done. So that is that. This isn't a if they come back, it's when they come back. I'm freaking totally geeked out of my mind. I'm also getting a Funko Pop, a Jim Brown Funko Pop signed as well, and that'll be the first one ever in my collection, and I can't imagine me getting too many more of them. But just something very different I wanted to try to get signed. So let's see what happens, y'all. So everything has came back from the Chicago Sports Spectacular, and everything is freaking awesome. I didn't show the pops when I went through the cards in the first part of this video, but here is the pop signed by Jim Brown in a orange deco. I mean, as cheesy as this little pop is, I have to say this is pretty freaking cool. Very undecided if I want to do more. This was just something I kind of wanted to try. It has the JSA certificate of authenticity, and then potentially going to work on some of these, maybe 3, 4 total. I just think it'd be cool to have some of these in the background of a video, and if I am going to have them in the background of a video, I'd like to have them signed. So that is that. I don't know how many more of these you'll be seeing, but let's get to these little fellas right here. How about this little guy? The 1958 Jim Brown rookie card. Absolutely beautiful. And then this is the 69. I love this card, man. He just looks larger than life. Like his chest is bowed out, looking off into the distance, thinking, man, is someone ever going to do my player error set in the future? Yes. Yes, Mr. Brown, someone is, man. Every single signature turned out absolutely perfect. Jim meant 10, as Joey would say. This card's a little beat up, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. This card I've always thought is just hilarious, and he's like kneeling down. I feel like he's like kneeling down in like a Neiman Marcus parking lot or something. Like he's at Sears. They're like, hey, Mr. Brown, we need to take your photo for this year's cards. Okay, shit, hang on, let me kneel down. Boom, got it. You got these cars in the parking lot in the background. I think it's absolutely hilarious. And then I believe this is 1966, I believe, Philadelphia. His last player era card. And what's kind of cool was 1967, for some of you older guys, he was actually in the Dirty Dozen. Big time classic movie. And so it was just right immediately after he hung him up from playing, he got into the acting a little bit. So that is that. I hope y'all enjoyed this player era project. No risk. There was definitely a risk to my wallet buying all the cards and paying for all the signatures, but these are just so damn cool. Before y'all skin me alive, yes, I'll get them in penny sleeves and get them in some semi-rigid holders and get it over to PSA to get all of these slabbed up. So that is that. Till next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed this player era project. Keep watching, and I should have another one coming at you soon. Bye-bye.